generalization. Specialization means top-down process of identifying lower level, more specific entity subtypes from high-level entity supertype, grouping unique characteristics and relationship of the subtypes. Okay, generalization means bottom-up process of identifying a higher level, more generic entity supertype from lower level entity subtypes, grouping common characteristics and relationships of the subtype. Maksudnya ini adalah approach untuk kita identify subtype dan supertype. Okay, ada dua approach. Specialization maksudnya kita melihat daripada atas ke bawah, dan generalization daripada bawah. Kita tengok subtype dulu, barulah kita combine apa yang sama dan kita akan wujudkan supertype. Okay. Just concept je yang ni. And then developing an ER diagram, ERD, database design is iterative rather than linear or sequential process. So proses menghasilkan mereka bentuk database ni adalah bersifat iteratif. Maksudnya repetition of the processes and procedures. So building an ERD usually involve the following activities: create detailed narrative of organization, description of operations. Okay, pertama sekali untuk kita nak create database, kita kena tahu detail tentang satu organisation tu, apa operasi yang terlibat. Okay, kalau universiti, mengajar, okay, kelas, pelajar, dan identify business rules based on description of operation. Dan apa business rule yang terlibat, satu lecturer boleh mengajar banyak kelas ke. Okay, identify main entities and relationship. Okay, from business rule, develop initial ERD, identify attribute and primary keys, and revise and review the ERD. So ini adalah step-step untuk buat ERD. Dan step-step ini you perlu apply bila you nak buat project nanti. Okay, for example, developing an ER diagram, a case study of tiny college. First, tiny college is divided into several schools. Okay, so first kita kena tahu apa operasi dalam tiny college. Each school is administered by a dean who is a professor not necessarily a dean. A dean can administer only one school. Okay, then each school is composed of several departments. The smallest number of departments operated by a school is 1 and the largest is indeterminate. Okay, and many. Each department belong to a single school. Maksudnya dalam satu department hanya di bawah satu fakulti. Okay, tapi satu fakulti ada banyak department. Okay. Dan juga satu fakulti ada satu dekan, yang mana dekan itu adalah profesor. Dan satu dekan hanya untuk satu fakulti. Okay, so based on the info just now, so we can have professor, okay, is a dean of 0. Okay, a professor may or may not be a dean of a school, and a school is led by only one dean. Then one school operates many departments, but one department only operated by one school. So daripada statement yang atas tadi, kita come out dengan this ERD diagram. Then kita expand lagi. Each department may offer courses. Satu department boleh offer, may or may not offer many courses, and then one course may be offered by one department only. Okay, tiny college had some department that were classified as research only. So sebab tu ada yang tidak ada kelas. Okay, so development of ER diagram. A class is a section of a course. Department may offer several sections ataupun classes of the same course. A class may not exist in certain semester. So a course may or may not generate classes. So one class is only generated for one course. Okay, so you boleh tengok FK biasanya berada di sebelah many. Dia takkan ada FK di sebelah one. Okay, FK wujud di sebelah many. Okay, itu satu guideline bila you nak buat ERD diagram. Okay, each department may have many professors assigned to it. One and only one professor chairs a department. Okay, no professor is required to accept the chair position. Okay, so one department may or may not employ professors. Okay. So one professor is only employed by one department. And one professor may or may not chair a department, but one department may be chaired by only one and only one professor. Okay. And then each professor may teach up to 4 classes. Okay. One professor may or may not teach a class. A class may be taught by one professor only. Okay. Okay, then this one, student can enroll in several classes. Okay, so many to many. Okay, so each student may enroll in up to 6 classes. So kat sini 0 to 6. And each class may have up to 35 students. So cardinality dia 0, 3, 5. Sini. Okay, that's how you write the cardinality. And then each department has several or many students. Okay, there are departments that only concentrate on research that does not have student. Okay, sebab tu dia 0 to many, and then one student only belongs to one department. Okay, then each student has an advisor. An advisor is also a professor, but not all professors advise student. So one professor may or may not advise a student. One student may be advised by only one professor. Okay. Then this one, each class is taught in a room, and the room is the building. Okay, a building can contain many rooms. Okay, so one building may or may not contain rooms. Okay, a building may not contain any class. For example, store building. Okay, then one room may be used for many classes. Okay, okay, but one class is only in one room. Okay, one room can be located in only one building only. Okay, each room is found in a single building only. Okay, so this is the component of ER model. Okay, entity, relationship, connectivity, then entity. So this is the complete ERD for tiny college. Daripada yang tadi kita combine semua sekali menjadi yang ini. Okay. So dalam exam, you have to draw the whole picture like this. Okay. Okay, next we move to database design challenge. Conflicting goals. Database design must conform to design standard. High processing speeds are often a top of priority in database design. Of course, top priority dalam database design adalah speed untuk access data. Quest for timely information might be focus of database design.